What's up, people? It's your girl, King Chic, and this is the King and I radio show. We are on Party 101.9, and as usual, my guests they bring the flavor. So I know y'all want to know, who do I have up here today, right? Well, guess what? I'm not gonna hold you back no longer. We're gonna get right into it. We have none other than Stigity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what's up? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you pronouncing my name right too.
Yeah.
First time. You cool
Oh
for that.
man, I gotta try, right? Gotta make sure.
You making it happen.
Yes, definitely. So really quick for our audience, we want to get to know who Stigity is. So you are from where? What part of New York are you from?
The
Or are you
Bronx.
okay, you from
raised
the
in the Bronx. Was living in Harlem up until I was 12. Moved to the South Bronx when I was 12 and lived there ever since.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I could say the Bronx really is what made me the man I am, who I am.
Okay.
You know?
I'm from the Bronx too.
For sure? Oh, what part? What part?
I want to say all over, but maybe I'm like close to the Bronx Zoo.
Okay, like West Bronx.
I don't even. Is that West Bronx? It's
Yeah,
like
that's-
Southern Boulevard,
That's like
Bronx Zoo area, 180th.
Tremont,
Yes,
West
Tremont.
Farms.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Is
like
that
West
West
Bronx.
Bronx?
Yeah, that's West Bronx.
Wow, I'm slow.
I be knowing
It happens sometimes.
geology.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's where it's from. And you do music.
Yes, I do music, film. I do music, visual production, also model.
Oh, check you out, model.
Yeah,
You learn something every day, right? Okay, so
For sure.
what kind of music do you do?
the music that I do: hip hop, soul, R&B, Afrobeats.
Okay.
Hip hop, soul, because it ain't no soul without the hip hop, and there ain't no hip hop without the soul. So I've emphasized on hip hop, soul, and R&B and Afrobeats.
So what's something that identifies what you consider to be hip hop soul?
Hip hop, soul is melodies.
So give me like an artist though.
Lauryn Hill,
Okay.
Brandy,
Okay.
Floetry, D'Angelo.
Oh my, that's exactly who I thought. As soon as you said hip hop soul, I'm like, I wonder if it's like a D'Angelo kind of sound.
Yeah,
And
D'Angelo.
I don't know. You kind of reminiscent of D'Angelo as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I came from that flavor, the Lauryn Hill, Fugees, all of that. So
Okay.
Donnell Jones, all that stuff.
So you're rapping, but
Yeah,
it's soulful.
Yeah,
Can you
nah,
sing? Do
I
you
si-
have singing talents?
Yeah, I sing and I rap.
Okay,
so
so you
I
do
have some
both.
songs that I sing and rap, and I have some songs that I just sing, and then I have a few songs that I just rap on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you telling me like Afro beats and all this other stuff. So are you like originally from somewhere else or no?
I was born in the U.S., but my family's from Liberia, West Africa.
Okay.
So the influence of Afrobeats was early on in my childhood.
Gotcha.
So after really getting good with hip hop and hip hop soul and understanding my sound, Afrobeats came after. That's something I wanted to take my time on before I just
Jump
do it.
into it.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's been around. It's always been an influence.
Yeah, it's always been an influence. It just took me time to understand where my sound was at in that genre.
Okay. So now are you merging it? Are you doing
Yeah.
so hip hop
merging it.
soul?
Hip hop,
Afrobeat?
soul, Afro beats, dancehall kind of vibe. So like I have a song called Dangerous where I'm singing and rapping. I sing in the first part, kind of like sing, rap, but more so sing, and then the second verse is me rapping. So a lot of my Afro beats you'll hear a lot of me rapping, singing and rapping on both. And actually, there's a subgenre. I would call it a subgenre of Afrobeats. It's called Trapco. Trapco, Hipco is emerging out of Liberia Entertainment. So I've been able to also adapt to that and incorporate that in my music catalog.
Okay, so you tapped into what's happening in Liberia. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know this might be, but have you ever been there?
Oh yeah. I've
Really?
been back home. Yeah.
Okay, so how is it like? That like, what was your first like the first time you went to Liberia? Like, what was that experience like?
It was overwhelming. Like even getting out, like leaving the airport and seeing the amount of people that gravitate towards you. You know, I mean, Liberia wasn't the first African country I've been to, but you know, so I was kind of like prepared for all the love, you know, because they do show you a lot of love over there. But when I went to Liberia specifically, it was just like as soon as we got to our car to get to where we got, you know, there's people trying to find out what's going on and stuff like that. But yeah, it was all love.
So were you already an adult or were you still a child?
No, I was an adult.
When you went to Liberia?
Yeah, when I went to Liberia, yeah, I was in my, I was like, I think like, yeah, I was an adult. Yeah, I was an adult.
Okay. So I'm so nosy. What was the other African country that you went to first?
I went to Uganda.
Uganda.
I went there when I was 17.
But you had no ties there? You just randomly decided I'm going to go to Uganda?
Well, at the time I was going to school in Harlem. Like I was back and forth from the South Bronx to Harlem. It was just that I was living in the Bronx, but going to school in Harlem. So I was part of this program at the time. It was called Upward Bound, and they had a sub program to where like this lady, she would come and have a group of us go like kayaking and do like these community program things going on. So she had an opportunity for us to go to Uganda to educate people about mosquito nets and prevent malaria and stuff like that. So that was the first time I had to take mad shots and go through that process. And I traveled to Africa. I traveled to Uganda for the first time, and it changed my life.
Okay.
Changed my perspective, and you know, because I was young from the New York City, you know, going to school in Harlem. I was seeing a lot, you know, so to go there and actually see what I learned in school and what my family kind of embraces in the home, it was a eye-opening experience.
Yeah, definitely. And that's a lot of people don't know that you have to go get a whole bunch of vaccines before you leave.
Yeah.
And you got to get stuff for, just like you were talking about the nets, in case a mosquito bites you, because if you don't have that vaccine and a mosquito bites you, then it could be like deathly type of thing. So
I had to sleep under a mosquito net every night, so it helped.
Okay. So, I don't know. What do you like best, African food or American food?
African food, of course, for the win.
So what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is jollof rice.
Okay. You know I love jollof rice too. But you know there's a battle between whose jollof rice is best. So
I beg you, I don't want to be a part of that battle. Not right now. I beg. Please do not put a spotlight on me, my people. But listen, all jollof rice, you know, Liberian jollof rice is definitely top tier.
Okay.
You know, not to take away from the other countries, they have amazing jollof rice. Shout out to Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, where it's originally from.
Okay.
You know, so I pay my respect. But, you know, when it comes to the battles, you know.
You got to stick with the home team.
You know, I got to, you know, like, it is what it is. You know,
Okay. Well, I mean, we chatting it up so much, but I do want to get into some of the music. Just so that the people could, you know, they could vibe out and rock out and hear what Stigity is all about.
Facts.
So what's the, throw to the song that we going to now. Was it YKTV?
It's called You Know the Vibes.
Okay.
YKTV, yeah.
The kids have their station. Now you have yours. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
What's the matter, baby? What you want? Tell me what you want. Forever solid, that's a motto. Counting all this money, would've thought I hit the lotto. I'ma empty out the Henny, then I'm keeping all the bottles. Leaving in the glass, that's a genie in a bottle. Hey, what? I'm on some critical shit. Hail Mary, that's some miracle shit. Wait, I got a pocket full of money, whole lot of gas. She gon' bust it open, she gon' run it for the bag. She want the Prada, she don't even love me. She want the Gucci, she don't even budget. Wait, these other niggas is cat. I asked up if I'm spitting the facts, cause it ain't been the same. And then the damn thing changed. Low and sour dreams, it's the ease or the pain. Everything lit since I stepped in the game. Tell a rock boy, serve jollof on the plane, man, you know the vibes. And when you see me in the club, man, you know the vibes. damn thing change when you know the vibes. You know everything lit when we on the vibe. You should know the vibes, boy, yeah. And I've been sipping on this liquor, who's gon' hold it for me? All these racks up in my pocket, she gon' work it for me. Oh, yeah. I've been sipping on this liquor, who's gon' hold it for me? All these racks up in my pocket, she gon' work it for me. She got a thing for the boy. She wanna pull up in that thing for your boy. I'm only here for the night. Shorty bad, so I booked her a flight. Yeah, you know the vibes. She know I like that. She put it on me cause she like that. She going crazy and I like that, like that, like that, like that. And when you see me in the club, man, you know the vibes. Ain't a damn thing changed, man, you know the vibes. You know everything lit when we on the vibe. You should know the vibes, boy, yeah.
This is the King and I radio show on Party 1019 on iHeartRadio, powered by the Matrix Studios.
Yes, you are listening to Party 101.9. You know the vibes. We definitely bring the vibes up here, right?
That's big
Yes.
facts.
This is King Chic, the King and I radio show. And we got Stigity in the building, and you just heard his song, You Know the Vibes.
For sure.
I was vibing.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, did you see me? Did you see me?
Yeah, you was doing it. We coming up a little routine to it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm glad you like the song. I'm glad you like the song. It was meant to be fun to enjoy.
Okay. What is that? So I'm just curious. As far as the music, what you got coming up?
What I got coming up? I was waiting for that question. What I got coming up? I got so much coming up. Like, first off, like, I'm thinking about just going crazy, like, every single week of this year. Like, back to back to back. What I have coming up is I have a listening event coming up for the album. You know, I did put out the album before just, you know, get people familiar with some of the songs because I am still independent. So I'm going to be doing a listening session soon where I'll be having food and all of that for people to come. It's for my album, This Ain't For Practice.
So the title of the album is This Ain't For Practice?
Yeah, This Ain't
And
For
the album
Practice.
is already released?
Yeah, it's a 7-track album.
Okay.
7 tracks. I think it's like 17 minutes.
So where's the listening event going? Is it a private event or?
Yeah, it's gonna be private event. I'm gonna
Okay.
send you the Addy. I'm gonna send you the info. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So you can come through, film me. So all the flyers already done. Gonna be shooting music videos for the song. I got a show coming up in the uptown. Shout outs to creative management, Sean, the CEO, Mooch. I have some short films coming up. I just released a short film that I did like in 2013 with Kadisha. It's called Bad Daughters. So I've been really interested in getting into the film industry and kind of correlating my music with film. So I decided to start developing my own scripts. So you'll definitely see some short films and web series coming from me.
So are you in the films or are you just like the direct? Okay.
I'm in it, but I'll be directing some. I just been really locking in as far as like concept and all of that stuff. I got some merch coming out, you know the vibes merch. I got some album merch coming out. Stigity just launched my company, Real City Music, Real City Media Group. So it's definitely that's my label, and it's also artist development platform,
Okay.
and I'm obviously the first person on that on it, so got to sign myself first, so and got doing some modeling, doing some creative projects with with small businesses and influencers. I also, other than music, I enjoy culinary arts, you
Okay.
know, and
So
fine and dining. So
do you know how to cook?
yeah, I know how to cook.
Okay.
For-
What's your
I gotta
biggest dish?
survive. I gotta survive.
So what's your biggest dish that you cook?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm the undisputed jollof rice. Jollof rice champion of New York City. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cooks it better than me, you know.
So let's say somebody meets you for a date, like a girl meets you for a date, and she says, you know what, I want to have a dinner date. What would you make for her?
Oh, what would I make?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I
would be
make?
like a specialty, like a whole, not just the rice, but like, you know, the whole, yeah.
Oh yeah,
dish.
we'll add some like let's say some vegetables like asparagus. We can do like some avocados if you like that. I'm big on healthy fats. We can do some plantains. We can do some baked chicken. What else?
So you usually pair your jollof rice with baked chicken?
Not all the time.
But
Not all the
sometimes.
times. Sometimes. I do that with salmon too. I'm big on salmon and stuff like that. I love fish.
Okay.
But there's a lot of other traditional dishes I love to eat too. They're really complex. They come from our country, so
Okay.
it's really good. You know, you have like fufu and different greens and stuff like that. Our collard greens is dope. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so much to get into. You know, we'll be
Yeah.
here all night.
Right. Okay. So to the modeling, because I was listening to that and I did want to get to that before I started on the food.
Yeah.
So to the modeling, like Fashion Week was recently. Did you do any shows, or who are you?
You know what's crazy? I actually went to an audition today for a fashion show. I actually went today for a fashion show. It was for this designer I know. So I'm just waiting to see, you know, for
What
them
the
to follow
results
up.
are.
But recently, my recent fashion show I did was for MYB Clothing. Shouts to MYB Clothing. I did their fashion show back in November. I was locking in on my business, you know what I'm saying, this past fashion week, so I didn't really apply myself to anything, any walking. But now that I have that up the ground, you know, now
Now
I'm
you ready
active,
for
you know what I'm
everything.
saying? I actually just came from an audition before I got here,
Right.
you know, and I've been working. So, yeah, before that, I did the Rockaway commercial for Marcy to Barclays in 2012.
Okay.
Jay-Z's from Marcy to, you could look it up, Jay-Z's from Marcy to Barclays, Barclays 2012. I was in that commercial. I modeled for that. And I did a show for the Avita Institute in Winnipeg, Canada.
What is that company?
It
sounds familiar. Avita Institute.
Yeah, Avita Institute is Avita is I think it's a skincare
Okay, I thought
brand.
it was like a hair product. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought it was like shampoo or something.
Yeah, they make skincare and hair products. They also have schools. They have schools,
Really?
around
Okay,
the
that
world.
I didn't know. Schools,
Yeah,
okay.
they have one in Canada and Winnipeg. I know they got one in New York too. You know what I'm saying? But Red Carpet Rendezvous, that was the company. Shout outs to my homegirl Maureen. She has a company called Red Carpet Rendezvous, and they set up an event at the Avita Institute, and it was my first time coming to Winnipeg, Canada. You know, and it was dope. Like it was dope. It was a dope experience, and I hope to do a lot more commercial modeling work. You know, right now I'm just, you know, I decided to really take it seriously, even at an older age, like, because everybody's always telling me, yo, you got the look, you should be modeling. Like sometimes I'll be sitting around by myself in the hood, somebody be like, oh, you look like you a model. So I just took that in consideration. I think what really made me want to take it, because I was at my job and somebody was just like, yo, look at the way he walk, look at the way Kate Showing works. So I just like, I like to listen to the people and just embrace it, and then just try it out, because at least if it doesn't work out, or if it's something that I'm no longer interested, at least I can say I did it. You know?
That's true. That's true. I know what you mean when you hear the people saying stuff and it's like, but you know, for a lot of people, they don't know where to go, what avenues to take, how do you find out, okay, this is a modeling gig here, or there's an audition here, or
Oh, okay. Well, they're like casting platforms.
Oh, okay.
There's casting platforms out there.
do you have like an agent?
I don't have an agent. That's the
Okay.
crazy thing. I don't have an agent yet. I've been doing all this independently. I've just took notes and had friends who knew how to submit independently, and I learned from them.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to do it. And also, building a good rapport with previous people I work with. They refer you, you know.
Okay.
But I'm looking to get an agent. I'm actually looking for an agent.
So do you think that's something that's necessary? Like, since you've been kind of doing it on your own and you've been getting through, do you think you actually need the agent, or?
I'm trying to kind of like get to the next level in my career, and I
Okay.
think having an agent will be a good
Okay.
thing. So yeah, I think I'm at that point in my career where like I have the knowledge and the motivation and the look and to and I know the direction I want to go in, so it'll make everything easier. So having an agent would definitely be something I'll be grateful for.
Okay. So it looks like you want to be like doing multiple. So we got the music, we got the modeling, we have culinary. Sorry, and then we also had one more thing there that you told me: music, modeling, movies.
Yeah, I make short films. Yeah, music is what I'm most passionate about. When I wake up, like I think about music all day. Like I play beats. I can make a song like that. Like that is my passion. Like if I can pick one thing, I would put music first. But we live in reality and we pay bills. So just sticking to one thing is not always as sustainable. So I just tap into my other things that I like to do. So all these other things that I mentioned about, like I love doing it, but music is what I'm most passionate about.
Okay. So like let's say everything else takes you to the levels that you would like to be, then that you just bust out with the music. Like, okay, I'm like the superstar model now, and hey, I do music. I'm like this super culinary person, but hey, I do music. Is that like,
Yeah,
it'll bring it back to the music?
Yeah, music will always be incorporated with everything I do, because everything else, like I create my own content surrounding by it. Except for like, I just started creating my own like short films and stuff, so skits. But I was doing commercial work, so music would just always be incorporated with everything that I like to do.
So do you write?
Yeah, I write my own stuff. I write my own songs. I just source different producers for beats. I want to get into making my own beats and learning the instrument, but I'm a pretty good songwriter. I'm a really good songwriter.
So for most of the songs you write, but have you had like any like freestyle moments where you just hear a beat and just?
Yeah. There's times where like I purposely like go to the studio and start writing a song there to kind of challenge myself, and that's how I got nicer.
Okay.
Because sometimes like I have so much stuff going on that sometimes I don't even have time to have everything prepared. But like my heart is telling me, yo, you got to record it now. And that's the thing. Like I could say I'm a little impulsive, but my sense of impulse kind of pushes me to not procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I overcame. So I'm definitely.
Well, you got to
a good
teach
writer.
me to overcome the procrastination.
Yeah, you just gotta do it and just stay consistent and be resilient. Like, cause sometimes like it be stuff that I be wanting to do and get done like now, and but reality sometimes it slows you down, or sometimes you gotta wait for God to tell you when wait on His timing. So, but at the same time, like once that time comes, you gotta kind of be spiritually aware. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll speak to you through situations. He'll speak to you through people. He'll speak to you through signs. He'll speak to you through objects. And you gotta kind of read that and understand, okay, maybe this is telling something. I need to do this now.
You can't miss the mark.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And especially in the music industry, everything is about timing, especially when it comes to success. Timing is very important. You don't want to wait too long to do stuff.
Okay. So who's your favorite artist, and who do you think influences your music the most? One artist.
One artist?
One, just
alive?
one. It could be dead or alive.
Dang. One artist. Dang, that's a good question. I want to. You know what? The first person that came up in my head is Kanye. I'm not gonna lie. I want to say Michael Jackson. You know, rest in peace. But other than Michael Jackson, Kanye, because I just, as far as just everything, you know, creatively, he embodies it all. You know, he embodies it all.
Okay.
You know, in my opinion.
What's your sign? Look at us. What's your sign?
My sign, I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He said Kanye, so I'm like, I wonder if he's a Gemini.
Oh,
right
no,
along
no.
with Kanye. Okay, so you're an Aries.
Nah,
Okay.
shout out to the Geminis though. Word. Do I give off Gemini energy? Or?
No. I just asked that because you chose Kanye. And
Oh, okay.
a lot of people, I don't know, they choose people that have their same sign sometimes.
I want to pick somebody. I want to pick Tupac too. You know, but he's just you know, Tupac is a GOAT. You know, so it's just like he's
And
done
Tupac
everything.
does a soulful hip hop.
Yeah, he does to an extent. Lauryn Hill is somebody who inspired me to actually sing and rap, you know, and actually want to sing. But as far as everything, like I said, like business-wise, music-wise, even a little bit of acting-wise, and just style and just everything, I feel like Kanye embodies everything the most,
Okay.
you know, so. Yeah, shout out to say Easy.
So what's your dream collab?
My dream collab?
Who would you want a record with?
What? That's a good question. Who I want a record with? Dang, my dream collab. That's a good question. I can't do the ones that's passed away, so I think it's either between Chris Brown and dang. Dream collab. Chris Brown. I don't want to pick nobody that got beef with somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh, you know.
picked him, so now I can't ever work with you. No, you know what? Let's stay safe. We're gonna stay safe.
I say
We're
Chris
gonna
Brown.
stay neutral.
You know, Chris Brown. You know but Chris. You know, I fucks with Chris. You know, Chris is like a legend. You know, living legend, and he's hip. He know the vibes. So you know, I say Chris Brown.
Okay.
Like if I didn't do any other major feature, I would like to definitely do a song with him.
Okay. I mean, he's super talented.
Yeah, definitely.
You definitely talented as well.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I heard you know the vibes, and we can't give away the whole album because
No.
right.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
We give it to people previews, but you could let's start telling them where they could find all your stuff. What platforms they could find the music, where they could find you on socials.
Okay, well, I have a website. You know what I'm saying? I have a website.
Not at all.
Let's start there. Let's start with the website, you know, because, you know, everybody, I got that too, but website, Stigity.com. Everything is Stigity.com. And then I'm on all streaming platforms, Stigity. I have singles and I think 3 albums up. You know what I'm saying? So I got enough stuff to keep you engaged, keep people engaged. But yes.
So you know the vibes is off of this new album.
Yeah, it's off this new joint.
Okay,
I'm actually
okay.
going to release it as a single, like the clean version as a single, and I'm going to start shooting scenes for it at my next show. So yeah, definitely look out for the videos. Yeah, definitely look out for the visuals.
Okay.
And you know, nowadays it's 2025. We got to tap into the content and the reels and all that. So you know, I'm adjusting. You know, because I'm a little old school, but I've done my research and I'm definitely looking forward to some new energy.
Okay. As far as the music and making the reels with them.
Yeah, I'm just making visuals and just sharing with the world and you know just making an impact.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Definitely. Anything else you want to let the people know about you? Tap in.
Tap in. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Tap in. Know what I'm saying? Tap in.
Okay. And what was the other song that you said before YKTV? The other song that
It was called Official.
and
Official.
is Official also one of the songs on the album?
No, that's a song I did. My boy Jay White
Okay.
beats. He produced it, but that's
Okay.
more of an Afrobeat song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could close out with Official
Yeah.
so they could hear the versatility.